Welcome to my mini series of Getting to Know Wilcom. When I first started digitizing years ago, Wilcom was the first program or software that I used. And I must admit, when I started using Wilcom, it was kind of intimidating because it has so many tools that I didn't know where to start. So I'm going to create a series of short videos that's going to show you the tool, the toolbars, and what the tool does. So that is going to help for multiple things. One is going to take away that overwhelm, and two is going to show you that Wilcom is very user friendly. So the first tool that we are going to use, I'm going to pull out my toolbar, and this is my traditional toolbar. I'm going to place this just a bit higher up. And the first tool we're going to use is our run stitch tool, this one right here. So I'm going to click on it. And what my run stitch tool does is create run stitches. Okay, so my run stitches can be open shapes or they can also be closed shapes. If I look slightly over here, I can see that my outline is highlighted because my run tool or my run stitch tool is considered an outline tool, but I can make it a fill tool. All right, so I'll show you. We will start by just creating a shape, and I'm going to do enter. The next one I'm going to create is going to be a closed shape, so I'm going to close it up, and I'm going to close this. I'm going to scroll in. To close it, I want these two nodes to lock into each other. Let me come in a little closer. There we go. Now that's locked. I'm going to do enter and zoom back out. All right, it's not a perfect circle, but it will get the job done for what I need. I am going to go into my select tool, which is this one right here. Right, I'm just going to do select, which takes me out of my digitizing mode. All right, you can see this is highlighted. But if I click on this one, if you notice at the top, my outline tools are highlighted. So let me zoom out a little more. I'm going to bring this down, and I'm really highlighting right now the run stitch tool, which is this one. But if we look up here in this toolbar, we see all these tools are highlighted. These are all my outline tools, and we see that it's marked outline. But if I look over here to my fill, where it says fill, I see they all grayed out. The reason for that is this shape that I have highlighted right there, I can only use an outline on it because it is an open shape. Okay, it's an open shape, so I cannot use a fill tool on it. My shape needs to be closed. But if I select this one, now I see my fill tools are all I highlighted. Why? Because I closed this shape, which gives you a lot of option. But depending on what you're creating, you may not need your shape to be closed. But I can use my run stitch tool and create open and close shape. Okay, so let me demonstrate that right quick. I'm going to go back into my outline. I only have these options right here, but I definitely can make it a scallop run, which it doesn't look much different. Triple or bean doesn't look much different either. I can also make this a back stitch. Now we see a little difference. Stem. Okay, this motif. Okay, I can even change it to satin, but they all outline. Okay, if I go over to the other one, scroll over, and I'm going to change that color. Now I can do the same thing. I can change it to a bean, triple, back stitch, motif, but you see that it's closed. It's a closed shape. I can also do an outline satin, but most importantly, I can also make it a fill like that. I can make it a tatami fill, satin fill, any fill that I want to make it, I can make it. But with an open shape, I cannot do that. I only have the choices of outlines to convert this to. With this selected, I can also revert it back to my run. my original run. I can also take it back to that. So that is our run stitch tool.